Hi, welcome to my blog site called flip365.org. And I'm sure you're asking, what does flip stand for? Well, it's quite interesting that I was eating some scrambled eggs in Cape Town a few months ago, and I was thinking of how do you unscramble a scrambled egg? Well, somehow the word flip came into my mind, and flip actually stands for Frontal Lobes Integrity Project. Believe it or not, Frontal Lobes Integrity Project. This week, as we record, is 40 years to the day that I first entered into Wits University, and 39 years to the day that I moved into the Wits Medical School. I've been studying the brain now over that time period for 40 years. And what I've come to the conclusion is the following: that the quality of your life is dependent on the quality of your decisions. The quality of your life is dependent on the quality of your decisions. In turn, that is dependent on the integrity, the health of your frontal lobes. What are your frontal lobes? It's part of the brain right in front of the brain, behind your eyes. We know that this part of the brain is intimately involved in decision making. How do we know? We know from injuries. People who have car accidents or gunshots or some forms of dementia, the first thing that they have difficulty is making decisions. It's what they call executive function. And I'm very interested now, going forward, how do we keep our frontal lobes and the brain healthy? This is what flip365.org is all about. The 365 represents the days of the year, and every single day I believe that you can keep your brain healthy and fit. The website that you can access is really about exercises, about understanding, about videos, TED.coms that you can incorporate into your daily life every day in many different ways. If you go to the website and you go to neuroplastic tools, you'll find that there's a list of 22. These 22 is really a collection of ideas based on deep, hard science that can help keep your brain healthy. For example, meditation, aerobic exercise, omega-3s, solid relationships, novelty, travel, stretching your brain, having a plan, having routines. All this helps to keep the brain healthy. In brief, neuroplasticity, I think, is a revolution in our understanding that the brain keeps changing depending on learning and experience throughout life. We have seen this, we've witnessed this in 80-year-olds, 90-year-olds. As long as you're doing and experiencing and keeping it fresh and fit, so your brain changes. I was taught that basically around about 30 years old, the brain becomes static. That is not true anymore. This is a great hope. And I think it is a fantastic idea to incorporate into your life. I heard recently from Larry Fink, a senior chief executive officer in the United States, that the greatest overall triumph of science over the last 100 years is that people are living longer. It's called longevity. People are getting to 65 or so. Most of them will live for another 20 to 25 years. Will, as he says, it be a blessing or curse? Will longevity be a blessing or curse? I think if we build our brain and our relationships and everything in between based on the concept of neuroplasticity, which is the ability for your brain to change form and function, we will live a more thriving life, a more interesting life. So please go to the website, find your Go through the different icons, surf it. There's videos, there's podcasts, there's letters, there's addresses, there's interesting essays, there's previous blogs, there's daily blogs. It's for you. Have a look, get back to me, enjoy.